together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. With the excellence of both programs over the last nearly 20 years, we expect hotly contested back-and-forth battles. But Alabama took an early lead and didn't look back, and as the old saying goes, the Tide don't lose in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, it was ugly. I mean, there's no other way to spin it. It was not a good day for LSU. LSU using...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They booted away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Gets the back moving. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. The screen, he can go.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. LSU will get a first down. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Horton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown tie! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Pushes ahead. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's third and goal and third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Nests it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. It's a draw. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He'll do it himself on the draw. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. The give. Touchdown, Bama! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And some room to work. Pulled down for the tackle. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yard. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give is to Miller. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! A dot for the Fedora. A hat trick. And we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. On target over the middle. And they're able to make the tackle. LSU right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cuevas. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The play-action fake. Look out, he's got room. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bernard. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Miller with the ball. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught through the middle. It's Bernard. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He'll pull it on the read. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That one comes out hot down the right side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
He runs out of bounds at the 33.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down. They'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That right there is almost a benchable offense if you're the quarterback. 1st and goal situation, you can't take a sack, but to make matters worse, you can't just keep backpedaling and backpedaling. They're almost out of field goal range now.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Russell. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take to let him be checked out. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Looking for room, it's Durham. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line, Anderson. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
And 1st down for the offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They just keep firing. The sure hands, it's Anderson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
16-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead, you got the football, you got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Trying to turn the corner on the left. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To pass, it's Russell. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with these and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.